Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'll be sharing you guys how hard it is exactly to be a goth here in the Philippines. This vlog is inspired by a blog post by Little Black Bloody Hood. Yeah, I think that's her name, Little Black Bloody Hood. I read her blog and it was pretty relatable, so I'm going to add a few more. So yeah, and now let's get started on the 7 struggles of being goth here in the Philippines. Number 1, the tropical climate here in the Philippines. Yes, it's very hot in this country, and it can be very humid, sometimes like really hot, like hellish hot during the summertime. And by this it means that when you wear black, it attracts more heat and can be really uncomfortable to the point that you just give up and wear something really something more comfortable. Also your makeup, like you pour a lot of time getting all creative with your makeup and it's just gonna melt outside the heat. So yeah, it's a struggle. Number 2, Christianity. There's actually nothing wrong with being a Christian. It's just that people have this mindset, if you guys know what I mean. Philippines is predominantly a Christian country, which means like a lot of people here, they have this mindset that there's like heaven, hell, and angels and demons and stuff like that. And whenever they see gods, they think that we all worship the devil, which is not true at all. You can be goth and still be religious. Being goth and being religious are two different things. You can be religious, you can be goth, you can be goth and not believe in God. It's really up to you. But yeah, it's quite a struggle when people are very religious and they tend to look down on us goths and judge us on how we look. Yeah, we get a lot of stares, which is pretty normal, and sometimes names. I mean, I get called names quite not a lot, but sometimes I get called like atheist, lady in the dark or something like that. So yeah. Number 3, the misuse of the word emo. So somewhere in early 2000, emo became a popular trend here in the Philippines. Everyone was wearing like black clothes, side bangs, and everyone was listening to My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, and Paramore and stuff like that. So whenever people, especially now, whenever people see someone wearing black and listening to rock music, they would automatically label you as emo. And this is not just a problem for goth people, it's also a problem for metalheads and other alternative people that are not emo. Yes. I mean, it's not even worth educating each people who would label you emo, because I don't think they'd be interested anyways. I mean, it would take a lot of time explaining what is goth, what is emo, what is this, what is that. So might as well just smile and walk away. Number 4, the little support for the goth scene here in the Philippines. Before, as far as I can remember, there are goth events here, such as the Eternal Death Wake and the Elysian something Dark Fest, which is supposedly an annual event, but I think they sort of stopped because of the little support from people. I don't know, like I'm not really that much actively involved in the goth scene, probably because I don't have the time, I don't have the money, and I have social anxiety, and I'm scared of going out at night because it's not really that safe here in the Philippines. When you go out, someone would just, shoot you, or I don't know. There are a lot of evil people roaming around the streets at night, so yeah. Number 5, and probably my most pet peeve of all time, is the mass adoration for mediocre things. Yes, and when I say mediocre things, it's the cheesy love stories and the cheesy love teams, and also movies that lack depth in the story and characters. It's really my pet peeve. I mean, there are some mainstream movies here that are based on what the masses want. Especially during Christmas, they make movies that what most people want, and most of the time it's just, I don't know, it's very mediocre. And by this, how is this related to being goth in the Philippines? Is because, like I said, the lack of depth. And because of this, we get to number 6, which is goth is not really that appreciated by many. Like if someone listens to Bauhaus, they wouldn't really understand, and they would, to the point that they wouldn't even call this music at all. I mean, goth music can be an acquired taste, probably. I mean, I also ask around sometimes, especially music lovers, if they know The Cure, because The Cure is like the most popular goth band in the 80s because of songs like Boys Don't Cry, Friday I'm in Love, and Love Song. So I would ask them if you know The Cure, and they wouldn't be familiar with it, but I would mention the song titles. Some wouldn't be familiar with it, some would, and I would make them listen to the song. It would be familiar to them, but not in the sense that they know the band so well. So yeah, goth music isn't really that popular here in the Philippines, and I don't think it will be at all. And FI, we also do have Filipino goths here. It's just that, like I said, little support from the people, and yeah, it's very unfortunate. Like a lot of people, if they don't listen to pop, they would listen to metal, to hard rock, but never goth music. No, it's just not the preferable taste of most Filipinos here. And number 7, last but not least, is the sensitivity towards people's opinions. This is usually my problem with people. If you want to look like a certain way, and if you look in the mirror and you like what you see, why would other people's words matter anyway? Why would their opinion matter to you? Like, I look in the mirror looking like this, and I love what I'm seeing. And whenever I walk down the street and I would see people's reaction, I feel proud, like I don't care. And this is not for seeking attention, no, it's about being an individual. And I know a few people who are gutsy enough to look different, but there are some who are just scared to, you know, look like a goth because people's opinion and insults and criticisms. I mean, like I've said this before in previous vlogs, it's not really a big deal to wear goth clothes. You can actually not wear goth clothes and still be goth, for as long as you appreciate the music, the history, and other things that make one goth. But yeah, at the same time, it's hard to determine who's goth and who's not because of the way they present themselves. They look ordinary, they blend in with the crowd, unlike us who are committed to wearing black and looking different. So yeah, it's quite a struggle, and I hope some of you can relate to this problems. In case I miss a few things, I would be gladly to make a part 2 of this video. So yeah, I hope you guys can relate to my problems and to the problems of other Filipino goths. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do like it and subscribe to my channel if you guys want more of me. Follow me on my Instagram and my other Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.